And we're recording.
Okay. I'm Whitney.
And I'm Amy. Oh.
I'm Whitney.
And I'm Amy. And you may be in midlife,
but you're anything but mid. All right. Today's episode is my personal hair loss journey.
A lot of people have been talking to me about hair loss. I feel like it is something that was never talked about before, and now it is. So.
No, and for someone like me, I've always had a beautiful head of hair.
You have a gorgeous head.
And
very thick, lustrous.
Yes, that's right.
Yep.
Full and just thriving. And what was really crazy is, so I've always had great hair. And then during the pandemic, I don't know if you remember, because we were working at the radio station together.
Yeah, we were.
But my hair went into overdrive. And it was the most luxurious it has ever been.
No.
Like, it was thriving during the pandemic. And the only thing that I could figure out was the only thing that I was doing was I was taking marine collagen.
No way.
Yes. Now, there's a lot. First of all, as we always say, we are not doctors.
We are not doctors. This is not medical advice in any way, shape, or form.
This is just personal experience and opinion. So, and at the time, I'd probably been taking it for like a year, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah. And I hadn't really thought about what I don't even remember why I was taking it. I feel like everyone was just taking it.
I didn't even know about marine collagen back then.
Oh, really?
I feel like collagen wasn't a big thing back then.
I don't know. I guess I was on the cutting edge. I'm not sure.
You were an early adapter.
I was early to the party, the collagen party. But since then, like when you listen to people talk about it, you can find people that are like, there's really no research that says 100% that collagen is working. You'll hear people say, oh, you can't ingest collagen to create collagen. Like, it's a whole thing.
Really?
And I don't know what's true. But all I know is during the pandemic, I had the best hair I've ever had, and I was taking marine collagen.
Why'd you stop?
Because they raised the price.
A great reason.
They raised the price of my marine collagen, and I was like, meh, I don't need it. Okay. And not realizing that maybe there was a correlation between the great hair and the collagen. Right.
But in hindsight,
that's
the only thing that's different.
Maybe there was. Yeah. Okay. And then when I went back and did a little bit of research, collagen does provide this amino acid called proline, which is like the building block to keratin, which is, you get those keratin treatments for your hair and all that.
Oh my gosh.
So supposedly it is giving the main protein what it needs. So that makes sense.
I'm interested.
So cut to a year later or something, I start to notice that every time I'm in the shower, I'm creating a cute little baby wig out of the clumps of hair that are falling out of my head. And, you're kind of like, oh, this isn't good. And so at that time, I was very into the affirmations.
Yeah.
So my thought process was, I'm just going to tell my hair how luxurious and beautiful it is and how much I love it, and while I'm washing it.
I love that. Okay. Did it work?
Did not work.
It didn't.
No. Continued with the baby wigs. So I was like, I've got to do something. What am I going to do? And I was very into, I don't want to add medications or anything. I just want to try to find something. And everyone talked about biotin. Biotin. So I got on biotin. And by the way, my nails have always been crappy. Like,
mine aren't great
thin and just not pretty at all. And so I started on the biotin. And like after a couple of weeks, I didn't notice any difference in my nails. And I was like, okay, well, I don't think this is working.
They say biotin's kind of a scam. I think that.
Oh, really?
I don't think it's great. I don't know. I read something about it not too long ago, and it was like, it's a crock. And I have taken it pretty consistently for years,
and you still have bad nails.
I still take. I don't even know, because I get them done.
Well, that's what I've been trying not to do, is get them done, because that gel nail. They're not good.
Yeah.
Like if I try to
They're
use
not
my
terrible,
nail,
but I can feel ridges on top of
and
them.
and they're flimsy, like they bend.
That's the way
Ugh,
mine are.
so
Mm-hmm.
gross. Anyway, ugh. Anyway, so after a couple weeks of the biotin, I'm like, this isn't working, and I get very impatient, especially
Me too.
when you're losing your hair. And you just every day or, however often you're washing your hair and you just are like, I've got to stop this now. You kind of get a little bit spastic about
When
it.
your hair was really full, you
Yeah.
didn't ever lose it? You didn't notice?
I was not making wigs.
Like,
I was just getting okay, this is kind of gross, but like what I would do is like I would run the conditioner through my hair, right? And then this is what I would do. I would do this, and whatever hair was on my hands would create a tiny little ball or a
Okay.
little knot.
Huh.
Okay. I'm not joking you. Like I could have made a wig for, let's say, a cockatiel or something, like a bird. Like it could have had a
like
nice
little
head of hair.
toupee.
Yeah, no, like a full bob wig.
So
like,
you would roll your hands together after?
No, I didn't have to do that when this hair, it was like.
It was just noticeable in your hands.
Yeah,
not
I
on
would.
the drain.
I didn't have to do this. I
Okay.
just went.
Wow.
And it was a ball of hair.
Because I comb through mine.
Like a hamster
Wow.
head. I could create a nice full
tiny
animal bob wig. Yes.
I
every time I showered.
every time. Well, I probably could. I mean, I feel like I brush it and there's so much in my brush.
I don't even want to think about what was happening in the brush at the time because I was
Oh.
so worked up about what was happening in the shower. But I'm sure I could have maybe, made a trio of wigs
Wow.
during the week. But anyway, so I'm obviously freaking out. I don't think the biotin's working. So I start combing the internet for other suggestions, and I came across rosemary oil.
Yes. I was going to mention this. I've already saved something about this.
Okay.
Yes.
So I purchased some rosemary oil, but just a heads up, either you purchase rosemary oil and then you have to mix it with something, or you have to get something that's already got a solution. You can't put rosemary oil directly on your head for some
what
reason.
happens?
Stinging. I'm not really sure. I didn't do it.
Probably.
But it damages your hair. It probably burns your scalp or something. I don't know.
God, then your hair
I
falls
didn't do
out.
it. Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
what the?
So I didn't do that. So I bought like a solution.
Okay.
Well, you have to cover your scalp in it, and just fun fact about me, I don't like to wash my hair very often because I don't like to blow it dry. Because it's long and it used to be full and it would take a long time. I'd have to take my clothes off because I'd be sweating.
Can I just pause for 1 second,
Yes.
though? Why didn't you just start taking marine collagen again?
I didn't think of that. I didn't think of that. What I started to think was none of the, so anyway, I get the rosemary oil and I can't handle it. You're a grease ball. You are a grease ball with the rosemary oil. I couldn't do it. So I ditched that.
I like when my hair's greasy and just hangs. But
you do?
I know, it's so weird. I think it's because I have such dry curly hair. So anyway.
But you don't like to go out with it looking like that. No. What? That's not true. I've seen you a million times and your hair's never greasy. You do wear a hat.
I do.
Sometimes.
I
Is
do.
that when?
But my hair really doesn't get greasy unless I put oil in it.
Right.
Right.
Speaking of oil, you had mentioned castor oil at one point. Do you just put that on your...
We're gonna do that. I am just
wanna
using it
talk
on my
about it?
eyelashes. I think it's deserving of a whole episode.
Yeah, because I didn't choose castor oil. For some reason, I went with the rosemary. I guess because it smells
No,
pretty.
rosemary is the thing that they talk about for hair loss.
They say that it's similar effects to minoxidil.
Okay. So what happened?
Nothing, because I quit.
Okay.
Because I couldn't take the greasiness. I didn't want to wash my hair every day, especially when I'm losing hair. I was worried that washing it was just making it come out faster.
Makes sense.
So then I'm like, okay, none of this is working. I'm losing all this hair. I was already on hormones, but only estrogen and progesterone. I go to a function health doctor. He puts me on testosterone, a thyroid medication, and DHEA, all of which can help with hair growth.
Oh, great. Well, I'm on thyroid medicine and DHA.
However, if you take too much of it, it does the opposite.
Right. Too much testosterone. That's why men go bald.
Yeah.
Too much testosterone makes your hair fall.
Yeah. It's exhausting. So for about 2 weeks after I'm on this new cocktail of hormones,
Okay.
my hair stops shedding. Like I'm not making the baby wigs, but just for 2 weeks. And then it comes back. So I get back with the doctor and he puts me on another medication. And now I'm like, really? Like another medication?
What is it?
It's called, I'm going to have to look at the name, spironolactone. Spironolactone. It's like a water pill. It's a diuretic, but it blocks the effects of the DHT, the testosterone stuff in your hair. So it's like a local fix. Because I was like, why not just stop the testosterone? If I'm getting too much testosterone, why not just pull that back? But it's this delicate balance. You have to have enough testosterone where you have a good mood and energy, but then you have to make sure that you block this DHT stuff. So basically, that's what the spironolactone, it's a mouthful, will do. But now,
How are you taking testosterone?
a cream.
A cream.
At this moment, in this time in the story, I am getting a compounded testosterone cream.
And where were you rubbing it on?
I'm so glad you asked. I would rub it in between my thighs, Amy.
I did that too, and I grew hair there.
Yes, that is
I got
something
hairier
that could happen.
thighs.
And your vulva turned purple.
And my labia
or your labia
darkened. They didn't turn purple. It just got kind of like almost like melasma. Like it got like
I don't know what that word means.
melasma. It's just like hyperpigmentation. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was just like, well, what the heck? And so,
Well, this is what we have to remember. Like, I was just so desperate for hair, right? That I'm just doing my own research, throwing things on my body, and then going to the doctor and doing whatever they tell me to do without really, like, by the way, I'm on high blood pressure medication, lisinopril. So the spirolactone or whatever, it also works with high blood pressure. So if you're taking that, if you're taking both of those things, that can be a problem. Like, but nobody asked me. Like my doctor, he originally had all my medications, but I don't think he knew. I don't think he remembered. Anyway, you have to be an advocate
okay, he
for
sucks
yourself.
as a doctor. Yeah. But
Well, he was 89. And he said, but I've got the body of a 63-year-old because he's on all these supplements.
No, they
he's a
say
function
you want
health.
a young doctor and an old lawyer.
Oh.
Yeah.
But not with function health necessarily. I don't know.
So
I don't know.
I want to point out too that
Okay.
you are not a particularly hairy person,
I am not.
and I am.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I just think
I
that's
did
worth
not get
noting.
hair on my thighs,
Yeah, I did.
but I did start getting hair on my face.
Oh, fun.
And so I'm losing hair on top. And I remember vividly, like in the shower, and I'm washing my face, and the peach fuzz along my cheekbones and like my hairline over here, it was getting knotted. And I was like, what is happening? I had to get the razor and just
Wow. Yeah. Well, I mean,
it was knotting. I was washing my face and little knots of peach fuzz. It's crazy.
I have not experienced.
It's so frustrating because all I want is that on top of my head. And because of the cocktail I had of too much of this and not enough of this, it was like shutting down. It was like closing the hair follicles on your scalp and wide open on your face.
Okay, so it sounds like you need a topical minoxidil. Have we gone there?
Okay, so
Or,
yes.
Wait, there's another one. Hold on. Niacin.
Oh, no. I've done the
Niacinamide
niacin.
or-
Niacin?
I don't know which one.
No, I did around this time as well. I have a great doctor friend, a great friend who is an ER doctor, and she does a lot with aesthetics too. Like
Okay.
she does the Botox and stuff like that. Anyway, she created her own cocktail of like estrogen and minoxidil, and I think there was some steroids, something in there. I don't know. She created this cocktail for herself And she said it was working it was so amazing. She got to take out all of her hair extensions. So I was like, give me that.
She took out her hair
Yeah,
extensions.
but she'd been on it for a while. And I was like, give me some of that. But it's the same situation of like, first of all,
It's
in a
topical
spray.
or you're
It's topical.
Okay.
No, it's topical. And you spray it. And then she was like, don't spray it. Just get a dropper and drop it in little spots on your head. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how many droplets. I don't know where I should be dropping it. Then you have to massage it. I quit.
Too much work.
It just, yeah, sadly, it was a little too much work. And I had been doing it sporadically, not every night, for a few, like for a while. And I didn't see, I'm still getting the baby wigs. So I was like, I got, that's when I went to the function health doctor and was like, I need, something's going on with my hormones. Like this was not an issue, at all. So he puts me on all this stuff that then come to find out it wasn't balanced properly. And it just made me lose even more hair.
Oh my God.
The DHEA, and I don't know all the science behind it, but like I think a normal woman my age, I think the range is like up to 170 or something. I had it written down on here, but I don't remember. Yeah. So
I mean, that means nothing to me, kind of.
okay, me either. But let me just tell you, when I got my blood work done, my DHEA level was at 243. And the max for a person my age is 170.
Oh, you're rocking
So
the DHEA.
I was
Maybe you should
full
stop
on
taking it?
DHEA. Yeah, so I stopped taking it. But again, like he just throwing more medication into the mix. When I said this isn't working, he just threw in that spirolactone or whatever. So needless to say, I'm beside myself because the hair's still falling out. So now I'm like,
where are we right now?
okay, so right now, what I finally did was I found a hormone doctor, specialty hormone doctor.
Cool.
She changed my estrogen to a higher dose on the
Okay.
patch. I stopped taking
You take a
testosterone.
patch for your estrogen.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's right here on my
Cool.
hip bone.
Cute.
And she gave me oral minoxidil. Okay.
Oh.
So now I'm taking oral minoxidil and
How does it know where to go?
here's what everyone needs to understand. When you're doing like anything that's going to open up your hair follicles, what it's really doing, like this minoxidil, it's making the hair cycle more aggressive or whatever. So in the beginning, you actually have what's called dread shed. And you lose a lot of hair because it's opening up everything and getting rid of all the dead stuff and then preparing for regrowth. So it can be up to 6 months before you see any difference. And in the
Wow.
meantime, you're like, I'm, still trying to cover this bald spot up here.
You have a bald spot?
I do.
What?
I know.
Show
I
me.
was gonna. All right, hold on. I'm gonna have to take my
see this. I'm
earphones
gonna
off.
report. Hold on.
Okay, hold on.
I don't believe you.
I'm telling you, when I do you see it?
I mean, I see your scalp.
Yeah,
but
that's called a bald spot.
it looks like a part.
No, dude, I've never had
Do
a
I?
part in the back of my head. No, well, a little bit, but no. This is like something where if I put my hair up in a ponytail, like not a ponytail, but like a half and half,
Toward the camera there.
I can't
Okay.
maneuver around that much.
Okay.
I'm having to make sure that is covered. I never, ever in my whole life have ever had to think about covering a part of my scalp, So now I'm on this oral minoxidil and I do think I'm finally finished with the dread shed. But here's what I realized.
Correspond. Sorry, hold. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, what I realized while I'm doing all, like going back over all this for this episode is there's no treatment there's no cure for the hair loss right now.
Right.
Everything you do is masking the symptoms, which means when you stop doing it,
Back to
it
where you
starts
started.
again. So now I'm stuck on this minoxidil.
Shit.
And I don't know what I'm going to do because I don't want to have to take this for the rest of my life. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna go back to marine collagen,
Yeah.
which will take a while. And then at some point, I'll have to get off the minoxidil and go through the dread shed again.
Yeah, you're going to have to go back on the marine collagen. But I want to
Ugh.
ask, where did this correspond? A, why does this happen at this age in our life?
Yeah.
And B, I think it's hormone related, but B, where did this correspond with you perimenopause and menopause?
Yeah, this all started. So the pandemic, let's see. So this started 2 years ago for me
Okay.
when I started losing this hair, and I was postmenopausal because
When did you have
when
that?
I went into, so correct me if I'm wrong. Menopause is when you don't have your period for a year.
I think so.
Right?
Yeah.
So that was at 51.
Okay.
And now I'm 54.
So,
But 2 years ago, I was 52.
so yeah, I guess.
So, I mean, I was postmenopausal when I noticed it, but it could have started before that. But it is all hormone for me because I've always had great hair, never had an issue.
Yeah.
It's hormonal.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that collagen, marine collagen, wouldn't have ended up helping
I don't know.
long term. I don't know. I don't know
either. I'm just curious because, like, it seems like at this age we're all kind of struggling with this. I mean, I have extensions because my hair just
Yes.
looks like baby hair now, and I mean, I had like really pretty good hair when I was younger.
Yeah,
It's been a minute.
in hindsight, after this whole journey, if I had the money, I think what I would have told myself to do is get back on the marine collagen and get extension, like one row of extensions or something to kind of give me the patience to wait and see if what I'm doing is working.
Mm-hmm.
But then how would you know if you're covering it with the hair extensions? I don't know.
It's really hard. I mean, when she takes them out, my hair looks like, ugh, and like she says it's growing back in, but I don't want to take them out.
And you have to be very careful with hair extensions too, because if you're doing the tape in or whatever,
Don't
it
do
can
it. Don't
it
do
can cause more damage.
Yeah. Don't
So-
do tape in. I do sew in and only do it above your ear line. That's what my
Oh,
person
why?
at the Collective ATX will plug for them because they
Yeah,
sponsor my show. Yeah, because when you turn your head, if it's below your
Oh.
ear line, your skin moves and it will tear out your hair. Below your ear line. So you have to go above that. So that's why she says you have to be so careful.
Yeah, I would tell people that are going down this hair loss journey
Mhm.
path, keep getting blood work done, because I wouldn't have known about my DHEA if I wasn't
That is interesting.
testing my own blood. I mean, I
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
doing it at my house, but I got on that function health thing, you
Mhm.
know, where I can request tests every 6 months. And so I knew before my doctors knew that my DHEA was off the freaking charts. And that, I really believe, is what created the main
Yeah.
reason for the
Do
hair
you
loss.
work with somebody that looks at your blood chart?
Well, the function health medicine doctor did, but I lost faith in him, so I don't go to him anymore. And what I did was
You put it into chat?
when I went, the function medicine app has clinician notes, so like it'll give you
Oh.
all of, I should do a little episode on it so everybody can see and I can show you exactly what it looks like, but you'll get notes on the blood work. But what was helpful is I've got a notebook with all of my test results, and then I made a spreadsheet, which is hilarious because I don't know really how to do spreadsheets. But
Impressed. I'm
when
so
I
impressed.
went to my hormone specialist for the first time, I had a record of like, this is what my baseline was. These are all of my test results.
Wow.
This is what my estrogen's been doing. This is what my testosterone's been doing. All of that. And then as far as ChatGPT, I put all my supplements and stuff in, which I've said before,
So
you know.
smart.
And so I'll have a conversation with ChatGPT about like just recently, I'm like, what can I do for mental focus that I'm not already doing? What can I add, And he's like, oh, great idea. You're
Did
so
you
smart.
give it a directive when you entered that? Like you're a dietitian with a medical degree, or you're a functional nutritionist or something like that?
Telling the chat GPT what they are?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, apparently that helps.
I
And then-
usually will say, what does the research say
good. That's good.
on
Yeah.
this?
That helps.
But
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good idea. I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Side note, the other day I was talking to Gemini and I was
Yeah.
like, total up this column. And it was like, the total of that column is 10. And I was like, looked at it and I was like, no, it's not. It's 16. And it goes, you're right. It is 16. And I go, total that column again. And it goes, the total of that column is 10. And I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
and then did you say, why do you think it's 10?
No, I shouldn't.
They do say that you actually, for ChatGPT, should use multiple ones.
Yeah.
But like many times I'll be like, but wait, isn't it true that da 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 da? And then it'll go, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Thank you for pointing out that critical piece of information. And I'm like, oh my God.
My friend said you have to go like, are you sure? And then it'll be like, oh, I did. I did make a mistake. Like, and you're like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's not,
Oh my God.
you can't take it 100%.
Okay, so I have something I saw online to share with you.
Okay.
This is a caffeine shampoo. Have you heard of this?
That's what she put in her concoction, not steroids, caffeine. I have not heard of it, but apparently it's
called-
all about stimulating
Yes.
the hair follicles.
This is called Alpecin, Alpecin. Caffeine shampoo stimulates hair roots during washing. Hair root activator. And
Activator.
it says, this is from someone I follow that's like a beauty esthetician person. And it says, caffeine shampoos are amazing against hair loss. They block DHT
Yeah.
hormone.
Yeah.
They block DHT
That's what
hormone.
that spirolectrolone or whatever it's called, that's what it was supposed to do.
That's responsible for hair shedding. Leave it on the scalp for 2 to 3 minutes to work. So there's something.
I bought into that shampoo and conditioner that Jennifer Garner is always
I think
talking
anything
about.
that a celebrity claims that's over the counter that there is bullshit.
It's
I think
not
Jennifer
over-
Aniston's is bullshit.
Oh, really?
I think Jennifer Garner's is bullshit. I think it's
Aw,
bullshit.
man, I
I
just
think Blake
spent a lot of
Lively's
money.
is bullshit. Yeah.
Well, it's called Thrive, and
right. It's good marketing.
she makes these cute little videos about, and she's in the shower and she's using it, and I'm like, she's so cute. I'm gonna get it.
Yep. Good marketing. That's all
But
I
yeah,
know.
it's good marketing. It is. I mean, sadly, like most things with our health, it's like a full-time job to try to figure out what's working for you, what doesn't, what's a scam, what's not. Minoxidil does have the research behind it. I was doing the on the scalp and I couldn't maintain it. Whereas with the oral tablet, I take it every day and it's consistent.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. I am finally starting to, I'm sorry to say, my baby wig business is now closing up shop, hopefully. So I don't know. I'll maybe try the caffeine thing. I'll have to put it into ChatGPT and see if it's gonna, whatever is like pushing down on some hormones. You just need to make sure, like, what is it doing that's keeping the DHT away?
I'm tired.
And is it somehow-
I'm tired.
I'm so tired. The good news is that they are coming up with it's all in the, testing phases or whatever, but there are some treatments coming out that should cure hair loss, but it's like the platelet therapy and the stem cells and
Stem cells, I hear.
exosomes.
Exosomes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So there's stuff out there, but again, where are they getting these stem cells and
I don't know.
exosomes?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
neither.
I don't know.
So
And I mean, Justin knows men that have gone and had the surgery. Where
with
I don't know
the
what they do.
exosomes.
No,
or
they go get some
like
hair
a hair
surgery.
transplant.
Yeah. And they look great.
Really,
Yep. Yeah, and it costs like
$1 bazillion.
I want to say 25 grand.
I get it though.
I think
especially-
all the male stars in Hollywood have probably had
Oh,
it.
really?
Oh yeah. Like these are guys in the public eye. I'm not going to
Oh.
name names, but I mean, he
And it's a
told me specifically
surgery.
they have had it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember back in the day there would be hair transplants.
I
Don't
think
you
they've
remember?
gotten much better.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Because you would
mean,
never know by looking at these
there are
guys.
some things that I'm like, I'm just gonna age gracefully, but not going bald.
No.
I'm not
I
gonna go
mean,
bald.
you're not really in danger of going bald.
No, but that space back there is growing. I'll take a picture of it one day.
Okay,
So
take
you
a picture of
and
it
be
to
like,
promote this
see?
episode. Yeah, come
Yeah.
on, do it.
All right, I will.
All right, we will. And all right, is there anything else to add? Let me see if I have any other notes on hair, but I don't know.
No, I mean the takeaway is that you need to be aware of what your treatment is and understand that whatever it is going to be ongoing. Like there's not when you stop doing it, it stops working.
Ay.
And that's very frustrating. So, if you can't keep up with the rosemary oil or can't keep up with whatever, then don't even start it because it's just you're gonna be back to square one.
Damn, man.
But I'm gonna start back up on them. I have the marine collagen. I bought it again.
I have it. I'm gonna take it. I put
Yeah.
it often in my smoothie or something
I've
like
got
that.
so much in my freaking water and coffee and smoothies, and it's like I'm just pounding the powder. Pounding it.
You're a pounder. That's hard
powder
to say.
pounder.
Powder. All right.
All right.
Well,
No, I think we're good on.
Do you have a midlife moment you'd like to share?
I did, and so it's so funny. I mean, it's annoying. It's around memory.
Okay.
So I think I told you, I bought this peptide, this glow peptide.
Yeah.
And I was like finally ready to start it. Cause again, I'm throwing so much at my body. I want to wait.
I am constantly blown away by
it's ridiculous
how much you're doing. I feel like I barely knew you before this.
Well, I'm a completely different person now because I have all this powder in me. I'm
You cut
totally
yourself,
different. My
powder
cells
just
are all
comes out.
different. I'm bald now. No, so I got it out of so it came in a package with another peptide that I had used, and so then I'm like, okay, I'm not going to do them both at the same time. I'll wait. So I get it out of the refrigerator and I open up the baggie, and the little peptide vial has liquid in it. So anybody that knows about peptides, it comes in a crystal form. And then you have to, well, it depends.
Clearly, I don't know anything.
It depends. If you're getting it from a doctor, then they will maybe reconstitute it for you. But if you're getting it from a lab on your own, then you have to reconstitute it with like, a certain kind of water.
Saline?
It's like bacteria water. I can't remember. It's sterile water. Anyway, and I get it out of the refrigerator, out of its package, and it's already got liquid in there. And I'm like, what the actual fuck?
Okay.
And I was like sitting there like, what? I don't understand what's happened. Like, I haven't used it. I don't know why it would have liquid in it. So I email the company and I'm like, this is what's happened. Is this normal? Did it come in a liquid and I just didn't realize? And they got back to me right away. This is like 8:00 at night. It was weird. They got back to me right away.
I like that.
And they were like, they thought that I was talking about that it was blue. And they were like, oh, it's supposed to be blue. Da, da, da. And I'm like, no, it's not the color. It's that it's liquid. And then they're like, yeah, when you put the liquid in there, it becomes a liquid. And I'm like, no, I haven't put anything in there and it's liquid. And they were like, send us a picture. So I sent them pictures of what it looked like. And they go, oh, it seems that the lid has already been taken off of this. Are you sure this isn't an old vial that you just accidentally pulled out thinking it was new? And I'm like, no, I haven't used this at all. And I can't remember, but there was another vial that I did reconstitute. And I'm like, did I maybe accidentally put a little bit? I mean, I have no memory of it. None. But obviously I took the lid off and did something to it. Anyway,
so what's the final conclusion?
The final conclusion was I said, I sent an email and I was like, oh, that's weird that the lid's off, but I didn't take the lid off and I live alone. So I don't know what happened. And then I sent another email and I'm like, perhaps could you give me a discount so that I could get another one because I don't want to use this one. And they sent me back a response and said, we're going to send you a free one. This one time, we're going to send you a free replacement.
Oh, good.
So I just got it and it's crystallized.
Okay,
so.
good.
But how bizarre. Like, I obviously did put something in it. I took the lid off and did something with it. I have no memory of that whatsoever. And by the way, it was a little bitty bit of liquid,
weird.
whereas it would have been a whole vial if I had
Maybe
done it
you
correctly.
didn't.
Somebody just came into my house and opened my refrigerator and unlocked the zippy and
Well, maybe they shipped you the
put
wrong
some.
one.
No, it only comes in crystal form.
But maybe they shipped you one that wasn't.
It didn't have a lid on it. I don't know. I'm chalking it up. The fact that I couldn't remember when I took the other vial out, like I was trying so hard to remember when I took the first vial out, I had zero memory of it. Zero. So that's my mid moment. 10 hours later, that's my mid moment. Sorry.
Wow. That is a lot.
Oh, shit. All right. What's your
I'm
mid moment?
sorry. It's that my fucking feet hurt. But
Oh.
But yeah, I know I went to Vegas this last weekend.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And okay, first of all, everything costs so much. I am
Yeah, long gone are the days where you can eat, your weight in shrimp in Vegas for $2.
I think it's shopping in Vegas more was such a shock to me. I don't know if I'm still, that's kind of a midlife moment because I'm like operating on prices from years ago. And
1989?
yeah, or even just 2010.
Right.
And looking at luxury goods,
Ridiculous.
they're so ridiculous now that I was just like a purse that I thought was cool was $4,600. And, I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
And like the prices are so high that I'm just kind of astonished. A
But
belt I liked was $3,500.
But you're looking in a casino hotel. Like hotel prices are already
No, I
ridiculous,
was looking
and
at the actual stores in the Crystals Mall.
Oh.
And so I would go in the luxury stores. I was just poking around because I
Yeah.
had some time to kill. And I was just like, wow. Like,
Are people really
wow.
winning this much at the casino?
I mean, I think I'm just kind of astonished.
Yeah.
I mean, before when I saw prices, they were still like out of my reach. But
Yeah.
now they're like, why would anyone pay that? Question mark. Like that's kind of like how I feel. Like it's just
Yeah.
really something. So anyway, that's a bit of a midlife moment where you're like, how these prices
Right.
hit though?
Who would ever pay for the? Yeah.
Yeah. So
Back in my day,
I
this
mean,
purse
give
would've
me my
cost-
black market China hookup.
Ooh, I want your black market. China.
have I not given it to you? Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, I have a black market China.
Oh, good.
hookup.
I
should
want
put
it.
it in the show notes.
I want it.
They're awesome. Shit's real. I'll show you. Shit's
Okay.
real.
I
It's
wanna
not.
see it.
This is not fake goods. It's like.
Oh.
Remember when the tariffs came out
Yeah,
and
yeah,
China
yeah.
was like, we don't think so. We're going to release this to the public.
Yeah.
Like, we're actually making everything. They are. They're making everything. Says made in Italy, made in France. That's a
and
lie.
It's really China.
Yeah, it's China. Yeah, it's China.
Crazy.
And it is quality.
Oh, well, I need the
Absolute
hookup
quality.
immediately.
You got it. So you can take
Do they
you can
do
literally
wigs?
take a photo. Probably. They probably
Designer
do.
wigs.
I bet they do.
All right, so back to your feet.
Yeah, my feet. I can't really wear heels anymore. I just can't do it.
You can, but you are like taking a stand.
Well, I mean, I did wear heels Friday night in Vegas and I did okay. We went to dinner. We actually walked to the restaurant and back and I did okay. They were a
Okay.
little lower, but still heels. And
Yeah, it wasn't
then-
like you were dancing on them all night.
no,
It was just a walk.
I know I can't do that.
Right.
But the next night, I knew I was walking from my hotel room, which was right by the elevator, and the elevator was right by the exit. So, because we were at
Wasn't long.
Vidar, I didn't have to walk through a casino to get to
Right.
the exit. So I knew I was walking as minimally as possible, getting in the Uber, going to the Italian American Club, and then Ubering back home, right?
Yeah.
And so I knew it was not going to be a lot, but I was in pain with this pair of platform heels, and I just
And they were platform.
and
which
they
is
were even
supposed to be
platform.
easier.
Yeah, but they were high. But it's not worth it anymore. I don't know when it actually crossed over to where I have a bunch of heels in my wardrobe room and I just can't do it anymore.
Well, that's why the
bummer.
creator of what's
Spanx?
yeah, she has that
Those hideous,
high heel sneakers that are horrible.
you know, God bless her. I love Sarah Blakely.
but they are not cheap.
Aren't they like $300?
Yeah, for some hideous sneaker heels.
I mean, I would be willing to pay that. See, my brain has already
Right, you're like,
shifted.
oh.
At $300, I'm like, okay, we can do that, but they're not cute. No, I think that was go back to the drawing board on those.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I love her and I get it. You know, I mean, like
If you're listening, don't be mad at Amy. She didn't say anything bad about you.
I didn't. And when I was in like ending college, I went on this trip, like a fashion trip through
Yeah.
Baylor University. And the woman who ran the trip was like the fashion professor. And I asked her what she did her thesis on because she was a doctor. And she said, well, I did it on shoes. And I was like, oh, well, what about shoes? And she said, well, what women really want in shoes? And I said, what do they want? And she said, well, they want to look good and be comfortable.
Yeah.
I was like, groundbreaking. I mean,
Yeah, wow.
I was like,
You're so smart.
you don't say.
Yeah.
So anyway, that is what we want. But I thank God for the sneaker revolution period that we can
Yeah.
just pretty much wear them with anything. Anyway, that was my midlife moment. I'm feeling a little bummed because I like heels and
Well,
I have a bunch of pretty ones, but it's just not going to work.
It's a weird conditioning though, right? Because I like heels too, and they're never comfortable. And I feel like my legs look better in the heels. And when I'm just wearing like flats, I feel squatty.
Me too.
But don't you feel like we've been conditioned to believe that? Like,
100%.
yeah.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have.
Yes. But I don't feel sexy in flats.
I know. I went to see Tron Ares yesterday, and like the mom is Gillian Anderson. She's like,
Oh, yeah.
super awesome. And spoiler alert, sorry guys.
No, don't spoil it.
There is a scene where, well, okay, I won't spoil it. But she's walking out at one point talking to her son or whatever, and she's wearing these ridiculously high heels. It looks so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? No one's even around and you're like
Right.
teetering around. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Like I had a moment where I was just like, he's getting to wear comfortable shoes, so fuck this.
Elizabeth Gilbert, right? That's her name.
Yeah.
She wrote Eat, Pray, Love, and she has a new book
Have you
out.
read it?
I haven't read it yet. Have you?
I listened to the whole thing.
Oh,
and it is
yeah. You said it's so good.
amazing.
Okay, I got
Everyone listen. If you're codependent and in codependent recovery, it could trigger you, but it's great advice. I'm kind of on the other side of it.
Yeah. No,
You'll enjoy it.
Oh, great. But I saw her in an interview while she was promoting this book, and she said she was like at a conference and she was like in hair and makeup and all these pretty clothes, and she was looking around at the men and they're just like no hair and makeup. They're comfortable. They're wearing comfortable shoes.
Yeah.
And she's like, fuck it. I'm done with this. I think that's when she decided to shave her head.
It is. She talks
Yeah.
about it. And like, I mean, you know, we have been brainwashed and beauty is such, you know, even just talking about, I was thinking while you were talking about hair, the hair industry
Oh my gosh.
is billions of dollars.
Yeah.
And here we are like, well, but I want to have a full head of hair. Of course we do, you know, but like how much of that is us being brainwashed into that's what we have to look good.
Right. We get it from the day we start watching TV or ads or watching shows.
Yeah.
I mean,
Did I tell you Justin and I had a fight the other day?
no.
I guess you'd call it a fight. I don't know. I got really angry. So we were watching the Golden Bachelor.
Okay.
We love that show.
Okay. I have not watched it.
But the women have done things to their faces, right?
Right.
And sometimes it's a little jarring.
Mm.
And I maybe said something about it, and he started lecturing me on doing things to my face or not doing things to my face. I know. And I got really pissed because these women can't fucking win. Like, I can feel my blood pressure. These women can't win, right? Because either it's gonna be like, oh, you've had something done, or
Yeah.
you've done injected, or you look old. and
Right.
and then this Bachelor guy from this go round famously was on a podcast and
I
said
heard
he
about
wanted
that.
younger women, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. Well, they addressed it right away in this season, like literally in the first 10 seconds. They play the clip of
Yeah.
him and he apologizes. He apologizes to the women. He says, I was misguided and all this stuff. But I
But
feel a
that's
little
actually
bit
what he
like
thinks.
your truth is out there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And you can kind of tell by the women that he picks. I feel like some he picked just to show like, look, I'm not really like that. But
Right.
when it comes down to it, I don't think so. And so I just felt like these women can't win. And then Justin's here lecturing me. And P.S. he's 38
Yeah. He's
and
much younger.
doesn't know the difference between lip filler and a lip flip. And literally. And he was like, lip flip sounds way more invasive. And I'm like, you don't know what
Nope.
you're talking about.
Right.
Deep breath. And so, I mean, I got angry because I felt like our beauty standards are just, I'm not really angry at him. We ended up talking about it and everything, but
it's a trigger.
it's triggering.
Mm-hmm.
Triggering.
I think it's unfortunate because we don't know what a 50-year-old is supposed to look like now.
Not really.
We don't really know.
Not really.
Because unless I do have friends that live in small towns and they don't get anything done, and I'm like, oh, that's jarring. That's jarring.
It is jarring.
Because you're
And
like, oh my
like,
goodness.
if I hadn't done anything when Justin met me at 48,
right,
I mean, like he would brag about how good I look. And I'm like,
that costs money.
it sure did.
Yeah.
So don't tell me I can't do anything now because you
what
actually,
you were attracted to.
That's what you signed up for.
It's a delicate balance. And you and I have talked about this, I want to age gracefully. I don't want to chase what I was.
Right.
I got to be that for a
Right.
very long time, and it was fucking amazing and fun.
Right.
And now I have to lean into this era.
Yeah.
And I want to do it gracefully, but I don't want a bald spot in the back of my head.
Right.
And if I want to, if having lash extensions makes me feel pretty in the morning,
Do you have lash extensions?
I do.
Oh, they look really good.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
just started using them, but it's another thing that I have to keep up with.
Well, this is, we're going to do an episode, y'all, on giving a fuck. And I
Yeah.
think this is part of that because, obviously I do all sorts of things,
Right.
So I'm not shaming anyone
Right.
at all.
Right.
So I know. And then, right at this time that we had this talk, I think your phone's
I
just
know.
vibrating.
It's
right-
always my phone that goes
Right
off.
when we
Sorry.
had this, it's okay. Right when we had this talk, Diane
It's
Keaton.
WinStar Casino.
Ah,
They're letting me know that there's a deal going on.
oh, great.
Anyway, go ahead.
Get to it. Was when Diane Keaton passed away.
Yes.
And I was looking at her, and I don't know if she did anything. She looked really good.
I think she had to have, but she was so quirky. You hope that maybe she didn't do too much.
She still looked like herself, though.
Yeah, that's the
She
key.
did.
That's
she
the key.
did. Yeah, and I don't know. It was just like I just felt sort of an onslaught in that moment, and
I don't know. Justine Bateman, she's Jason
not
Bateman's
fair. Oh yeah,
sister,
I like her.
and her whole platform on Instagram is about it's about
Really?
AI and actors, but it's also
Really?
it's also about being be your real age. Like we don't know anymore, and it's jarring when you look at her. It's a little jarring, but also
Isn't she your age?
I think she's older than me.
Okay.
I think she's older than me.
Wow. I gotta look. Hold
Yeah,
on,
you
I'm
have
gonna-
to.
Everybody, let's
look at
pull
her.
it up right
and
now.
then, bless her heart, she wears
Uh-oh.
black.
Bless her heart.
She wears super black dramatic eyeliner
huh.
that also kind of makes her look a little harsher. But
Yeah, that
but at the
does.
same time, I appreciate that she's speaking out and she's like, I'm gonna let my body age the way that it's meant to.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, nobody knows what
I
a
mean-
50-year-old looks like. Did you see her?
Where is she? She's not. Oh yeah, here she is. There she is.
Let me see.
Oh yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
but 20 years ago,
Hmm.
that was okay. We,
Oh yeah. 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 Here. Oh my. Yeah. I'm not used
I
to
mean, it's jarring, but it shouldn't be. When men look like that, nobody is like, oh my
But
goodness.
some of them are doing a lot now. I mean, like, have you seen Bradley Cooper? I think he had a lift.
No, did he?
Yeah, he looks different.
Hmm.
And Simon Cowell. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of them that are doing stuff.
That's very
and-
scary because it can very easily go in the wrong direction.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
All
Well,
right. So we've gotten off on a tangent, but
that's all right.
anyway, so moving forward with hair, anything to add? Or anything what you're doing right now? I forgot.
I'm doing oral minoxidil.
Okay.
I got off my testosterone, got off the DHEA.
Cool.
I'm on a little bit more estrogen than I used to be, and I'm finally taking my thyroid medication properly since you alerted me to the rules of the game. So anyway, look, guys,
complicated.
everybody's just doing the best that they can.
That is true.
And
that is right.
We do, and we really want to get to a place where we really can just do what we want. Like, do what we want. If we don't want to put stuff in our bodies, then don't. If we do, then do. Like, and no judgment either way.
Yeah, if you want to go bald, go bald.
Well, I mean, we're not going bald. No.
But we still do what we want.
That's right. And we're anything but mid.